Amanda, I want to play a game.
Hey horror freaks, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. As you can see from the title, today's video is going to be the list of the horror movies that are going to be released this month, and that also includes an anime that has been in the works for a while, and I am surprised that we finally had the release date. This is a month that I have been waiting, not only because we're getting very close to October, but also because we're having releases that I am excited and really looking forward to it. And we're opening the month with the one that I am most excited about, and it's Beetlejuice. This is part 2 of Beetlejuice from 1980s, directed by Tim Burton. He is reprising his role as the director here, and we also have the return of part of the cast from the original. Now this one follows after a family tragedy. 3 generations of the Dietz family return home to Winter River. Still haunted by Beetlejuice, Lydia's life is turned upside down when her teenage daughter Astrid accidentally opens the portal to the afterlife. Now some reviews of this movie are already out, but I haven't read them. I have only read the headlines, and for me that was more than enough to know that I didn't want to hear it. I have the headlines already aren't positive, and I don't want to go with that in mind. I know deep inside that even if this film is not as good as we are expecting it to be, I am still going to like it. I am biased, I just know that. But still, of course, I will give my fair review, and that will be coming on Friday since I will be watching the film on Thursday. So really excited, really looking forward to it. Jenna Ortega is part of the cast. The cast is amazing. Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice once again. He looks amazing. Winona Ryder as Lydia, love her. So very, very excited for this. The next one, coming also September 6th to movie theaters, is The Front Room. This one follows. It tells the story of a newly pregnant couple who are forced to take in an ailing, stranded stepmother. This one is from A24, and I saw the trailer, and being completely honest, I didn't feel interested enough for me to go and watch it. And besides, it's released on the same week as Beetlejuice, and my priority stands with Beetlejuice, so I will not be watching this one. I will not be reviewing it, but I just hope that it's good or at least decent, because for me, at least for the trailer, it didn't caught my attention, so I was like, I'm going to skip it. The next one, coming on September 6th, is coming to Shudder, and it's called The Demon Disorder. This one tells the story of Graham, Jake, and Philip Rayleigh and their deceased father. Their paths collide when a family secret is discovered, leading their father's garage to become the site of revenge from beyond the grave. I will not be watching this one for review. I think I'm going to be watching it later, but once again, didn't grab my attention enough for me to change the review of this week that is going to be Beetlejuice. So this one, I will be watching it, but I will not be reviewing it, and I will be watching it even later. I don't think I'm going to be sitting down this week to do it. The next one, coming on Friday the 13th. I am excited. Friday the 13th. We have Speak No Evil, a trailer that we have seen so much in theaters that a part of me is happy that this film is finally coming, because that means I can stop watching the goddamn trailer. Now this one follows. This is a remake of Speak No Evil from 2022 and follows a family invited to spend a week in an idyllic country house, go from dream vacation to psychological nightmare. Now if you have never watched the original, it's available on Shudder, and it has one of those endings that they're going to leave you pissed. Something similar to Eden Lake in terms of the feelings that it's going to bring, because pisses you off what happens to the protagonist couple, but still I like it. Speak No Evil. I didn't thought that it was excellent. I know for a fact that I gave it a 3 out of 5, but still I'm going to be rewatching it because I want to see if this is a remake that is going to be a frame by frame type of situation, or if they're going to add something. I am curious to see how they're going to handle the ending, because for me, when it comes to the plot twist and all of that, of course it's not going to have the same effect, but I am dying to see if they're going to be bringing the same ending or if they're going to change it. I am actually looking forward for it. I am not the biggest fan of remakes, but I'm giving this one a chance because once we have seen the trailer way too much, And while for me it looks like a frame by frame, I feel that the cast is going to make it justice and is going to be a decent American remake. Next one is one that I am dying to watch and is coming on September 20 to movie theaters, and is The Substance. This one follows a fading celebrity that decides to use a black market drug, a cell-replicating substance that temporarily creates a younger, better version of yourself. This is body horror. I am dying to see it. Ever since I saw the first clips, the trailer, I saw who was the cast. I have a colleague that got the chance to watch it on a film festival, and he told me that it was 100% worth watching it. I trust him, so dying to see it. I am glad that I'm going to be able to watch this one in theaters. So this one, of course, is going to have my review. I have high expectations from it, so I am just hoping that will not be a disappointment, because I'm going to be sad. I have been waiting for this one for months. Also coming up September 20 to movie theaters is Never Let Go. This one follows a family that has been haunted by an evil spirit for years. Their safety and their surroundings come into question when one of the children questions if the evil is real. I will not be watching this one. I'm going to be watching The Substance, but even if it wasn't for The Substance, I don't feel that I was going to be watching this one. I do not feel interested enough. I have watched the trailer, I have seen some things about it, and honestly, it doesn't grab my attention enough for me to sit down and do the review, but just know that this one is coming on September 20 to movie theaters. Coming on September 27 to Paramount Plus is Apartment 7A. This one is a prequel from Rosemary Baby from 1968, and it follows in New York City in 1965. What happened in the apartment before Rosemary moved in? A struggling dancer finds herself drawn into dark forces by a peculiar couple promising her fame. I was surprised when this was announced as a prequel from Rosemary Baby, because I remember 2 years ago I saw this film was listed on IMDb for being released in 2022. So I added it to the watch list. It didn't have a poster, it didn't have a cast, it didn't have a plot, nothing. I just added it because that helps me to keep track of the releases. But then the year ended, nothing came from it. Then 2023 passed. Nothing came from it until this year. A couple months back, it was announced the official plot, and also we got the poster and we got the cast, and we also got the official trailer of, it was a few days if I am not mistaken, and I was surprised to see that it was in fact a prequel from Rosemary Baby. I like Rosemary Baby a lot, so I am intrigued to see what they're going to be doing with this and how they're going to do the ties with it. And like I said, this one is coming to Paramount Plus, but if you don't have it like me, because Paramount Plus is not available here in Puerto Rico, you can still watch it on video on demand. So don't worry if you want to watch it but you don't have the streaming service, you can rent it on video on demand. That's what I'm going to be doing. And to end the list, we have coming on September 28 the anime Uzumaki Spiral into Horror. This one follows a town of people slowly go insane over increasing obsessions with spiral shapes, patterns in the clouds, everyday objects, hair, insects, skin. I own the manga. I bought it around 2 years, almost 3 years ago, because I saw the announcement that this anime was coming. Saw the manga, and I have, it's like a book collection instead of being individuals. It's like this thick. It's gorgeous, but I decided that I wasn't going to read it until this got the release date. So we finally have it. Now this one is coming to Adult Swim, but it's also part of Cartoon Network and HBO Max. And when I check, at least on the United States, it's going to be available on Max. So if you have the streaming service, that is where you're going to be able to watch it. So that means that I haven't read the manga yet, but I am interested into doing it. I don't think I'm going to have the time. September is a busy month for me, so I don't think that I'm going to get the time for me to read it, because once again, it's long, to then do the review. I'm going to wait until the anime is finished to then think if I want to do the review. I don't know if, most likely I'm going to end up watching the anime first before reading the manga. But still, if I like it enough and I am able to read the manga so that I can do a comparison between the two, then you will guys get my review. If not, at least a little bit of my opinion, maybe on my Letterboxd profile or Instagram and my stories, or maybe Twitter. So I will not be promising that I'm going to be reviewing it, but just know that if you have been waiting for this, just like me, for years and years, the anime is finally coming. Before I go, I want to say that A Violent Nature is coming to Shudder on Friday 13. So if you didn't get the chance to watch it in theaters, now you got it if you have the streaming service. And Oddity. This one is coming on September 27. This one, I don't think I'm going to be reviewing it, but I definitely want to sit down and watch it because this one has very good reviews. Didn't get the chance to watch it in theaters because this one didn't get released here. So really looking forward to watching it. I have kept myself from reading spoilers, so I don't really know much about the movie, and I prefer it that way. So just know that those two that were released a couple months back in theaters will be available in Shudder this month. And with this, I end the video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below which ones are you expecting the most. For me are Beetlejuice, and The Substance. Dying to watch those two. And I am very optimistic. I feel that this is going to be a good month and we're going to be finally getting ready to the best month for us, that is October. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!
Game over.